This week has been extremely interesting as an operation from Real Madrid. They've really pulled out every single trick in the book to try and scare Arsenal, to try and throw them off, to try and threaten us. And it's quite interesting. I'm going to show you guys because if you're not on social media like I am, you'll probably be shocked with the methods that they're using. But before I begin, if you are new here, please hit the subscribe, hit the like as well. It's always greatly appreciated. But yeah, of course, all the focus right now is on the Champions League, on the second leg, on the Bernabeu. But what Real Madrid have been doing is really weird. Ever since the moment the game finished, at the Emirates Stadium, PR, 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 PR. I have never seen anything like it from Real Madrid. Any positivity they could have ripped from that game, they absolutely have done it. And I'm going to start here with Rudiger. This interview was done a very, very long time ago. Shout out to Harry Pinero and Culture Cams for having this interview with Rudiger. Very, very impressive platform they have. But they resurfaced this, and it's talking about William Saliba and the Real Madrid knock. Bear in mind, we just beaten Real Madrid. Saliba was absolutely fantastic, and boom, straight off the bat, just have a listen to what they've resurfaced from a very, very long time ago to put on the timeline just because Arsenal beat them.
Because there are so many games, you will rotate, and so to have the Saliba, it would be great, and if he continues to do what he does.
And that Real Madrid knock. I know what you're trying to say, Tony. I know you don't scare the Arsenal fans right now.
I don't scare nobody. I don't scare nobody. But at the end of the day, it's clear if he does what he does.
Yeah, say no.
Incredible, absolutely incredible. The speed, I could not believe it after full time. I saw this immediately. This article, it actually came with this actually. It said, Real Madrid will bide their time in their pursuit of William Saliba, aiming to sign him on a cut price deal in 2026 or in a free transfer. Similar to the Trent thing, that's what they're going to try and do. They're going to try and tap him up apparently. Great, okay, they can do that. But why must this report come out immediately after Arsenal beat Real Madrid? It just screams insecurity. And you guys will probably think, but Real Madrid aren't the ones reporting it, it's Athletic. No, clubs are mouthpieces. Information comes directly from clubs, from people associated with the clubs. They give these outlets the information. And straight after kickoff, boom, 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 I saw it from Pierre I don't know what his name, Balaguer, one of the La Liga people. I saw it from The Athletic. I saw it from another Spanish source. I saw it from El Chinguentes, another Spanish TV. They're all talking about William Saliba is going to come to Real Madrid for free. My word, the game had just finished. That Rudiger interview comes out. Then this comes out about Real Madrid trying to sign William Saliba. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. The thing they're trying to do to throw us off by threatening us, trying to put us in our place, that's just a bully club that Real Madrid are. I'm sorry, I have to say it. It is pure bullying. But look, when Toni Kroos is saying stuff like this, they're obviously going to feel insecure. This is what he says. You felt that after the players' body language, they're saying, please don't score the fourth goal. And that's very weird because it was never this way. It didn't matter against who. Those were some matches which was lost, but that's not how it was. So essentially, Kroos is saying Real Madrid players were startled. They were shocked. They didn't know what to do with themselves. Arsenal had come out and played football and dominated them off the park. And we had them on their knees pleading for us not to score more goals. And that made Real Madrid feel some type of way. They never expected to come to the Emirates Stadium and get bullied. I'm sorry, they didn't. They thought they would come, dominate the ball, probably play around us. Even the interviews before the game, Courtois was like, Arsenal are a very, very good transitional team. Arsenal fans, I'm going to ask you guys now, do you think transitional when you see the way we play? Absolutely not. I would probably say it's our worst type of football is when the game becomes transitional. We're atrocious. We don't have the killers. We don't have the runners. We're not good at final third sort of transitional football. Yes, we scored against Brentford on the break transition. That was great, but that's very, very rare. So Real Madrid hadn't done their homework at all, disrespecting us pretty much. They thought, we don't need to do it. We can just pull up with who we are and we can win the game. Absolutely not what happened at all. They got absolutely played off the park. And their players were pleading for us not to score more goals. And that is just the reality of things. Toni Kroos even had to come out and say it. I'm sorry. And, that's interesting. On top of the Saliba stuff that's come out, on top of the idea that Toni Kroos is saying the Real Madrid players were pleading for Arsenal not to score a fourth, that just shows the insecurity. Those things coming out simultaneously. Real Madrid do not want to be bullied. They don't want to be seen as a small club. And Have a look at this article. Major breaking. The Ultras, sir, have announced that next week they will do something they have never done for the team on the road to the Bernabeu. That's incredible, isn't it, really? Arsenal Football Club are about to make history for the Ultras of Real Madrid. If you had told me 4 years ago Real Madrid would be pulling out every stunt in the book, probably going to throw some stones at our team bus. I saw people in the comment section saying that Real Madrid Ultras are going to do that maybe. They're going to throw stuff at the bus, at the Arsenal bus. They're going to try and really rattle us. They're going to try and unsettle us. A bit like when Manchester City played against Liverpool in the Champions League. They tried to throw stuff. They actually broke a couple of Manchester City's windows. Real Madrid are going to do that to Arsenal. Wow. I would have never thought that I'll be in a world where Arsenal have rattled Real Madrid or put Real Madrid in such a tricky spot, are willing to go to these sort of lengths to make sure their team comes out with a victory and does the remontada. Absolutely incredible what Mikel Arteta has done. It really, really is. To have Real Madrid in this way, doing PR pieces, having Toni Kroos saying they're trembling, having their ultras about to do something that has never been seen before. You have to be a serious team. You really, really do. And this sort of stuff from Lucas Vazquez. If there's any team that can make a comeback down from 3-0, it's Real Madrid. 90 minutes at the Bernabeu is a very long time. It's time to remember that. Yes, to be fair, we can't even knock them. And I would like to reiterate about the Saliba thing. That's not me saying Saliba would never move to Real Madrid. It's just the timing of it. Why after kickoff, after full time, I keep saying kickoff, why after full time must all those pieces come out? Real Madrid are a big team, a fantastic team. They've done remontadas before. But my word, the way they're going about this one is very, very insecure. I'm sorry to have to say it. But I'm ready. I think the boys have what it takes. And there's still people that don't believe in us. Look at this video, for example. How it's going to feel when Real Madrid make the comeback against Arsenal. Rival fans still doubt us. It's everybody against us again. It doesn't matter we're 3-0 up. In people's eyes, it's a foregone conclusion. Real Madrid did that on purpose. All of it is part of their operation. They see the remontada. It's done. Arsenal can't do anything about it. Arsenal are going to sit back and all of that. But anyway, let's move on to something weird made by a Real Madrid fan, to be honest. They have completely just gone off the rails and started making AI stuff. Vinny Jr. wins a penalty. Mbappe buries it with calm and precision. 3-1. Then 4-1 Declan Rice, another free kick. 4-2 to 4-3 to 4-4 to 5-4. You get the gist. They are completely bombarding everywhere with different events and ways in which Real Madrid will beat Arsenal at the Bernabeu. It is incredible. I think I've never seen this sort of amount of backing, obviously, from rival fans that want to see Real Madrid do it. But the way Real Madrid fans are discounting us again. But look, Arsenal fans, we're happy to be discounted. We've been discounted all season. Discounted to get anything out of the game at the Emirates. And we got something out of the game. So Real Madrid fans, they can do all they want. We're going to turn up at the Bernabeu with a game plan, with a way of playing. And we're going to do our best. And no matter what people think, Arteta has a way of playing. We have a way of playing. We're not going to go there and just sit back. Arteta's already said that. We're going to go out there and go and win the game. But my word, anyway, this is the lineup I would like to go for. Martinelli, Marino, Saka, Odegaard, Rice, Partey, Lewis Skelly, Kivior, Saliba, Timber. I think no complaints from any of you gunners watching as well. Same guys, same team. I think Partey is going to be all right as well. I've seen talk about Arsenal fans wanting Odegaard drops, which is ridiculous. If there's one player I would hope to score against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, the game deciding goal, the first goal of the game or even the last goal of the game to completely put it to bed, it would be Odegaard. The amount of critics he's got from me as well, I won't lie, I think he's been horrible, but I really want to see him come out of this blip. I really do. And I feel like he needs to be the one to make a statement, score, make a beautiful assist. And I think it will be a perfect defeat of Real Madrid. But anyway, guys, that's it for now. And until next time, peace. If you want to show your support in another way, I do have a PayPal, which will be linked in the description. And also buy me a coffee too, which will also be linked in the description. So you can send anything if you wish to. Peace out, gunners.